And good morning, at least for about the next 5 seconds. I don't know, that sun moves a bit fast for me. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up where I left off once I remember. Loading in. Sorry I haven't been as active. I've changed my work schedule, which has me spending about 3 hours nightly. And I'll be right back. One moment, please. Sorry about that. I ended up forgetting something rather crucial. And I still forgot something, so it's going to be a wonderful morning. Alright, so now that that's all taken care of, back to work. Alright. So my inventory is mostly empty. Couple stars, it's morning. Ultimately, I'd like to make use of some of those stars, but that involves a suicide run. Alright, so with all that taken care of, and that, I think I actually managed to put my money in the bank. Nope. That means I have money just... Oh no, I spent it all. That's right. I spent all my money buying a mining helmet so people can see what I'm doing. Alright, so... Pardon me. Not quite losing my voice, but there's a pretty bad weather change going around here. And it's affecting me just a bit. Alright, I'm going to continue going to the right. I think that's where I said the dungeon was. And the main reason I'm interested in the dungeon is the dungeon has a spell, a most easily accessible spell. Only problem is that I am most likely going to die getting it. And before I forget, here, I now have in my possession a bucket of water. I'll use that water and make myself a small pool back home. That way I don't have to run forever to get potion water. Here, slime. That slime took the quick way away. Must have got it right as it was starting to jump, I guess. And that slime will chase me. The amount of money that I'll make from slimes isn't enough to worry, so through the corruption I go. And jump, jump. Oh, poor bunny just got eaten by a slime. Nom nom nom. Poor Peter Cottontail. Alright, so, main thing I'm going to the dungeon to commit suicide for is a spell called Water Bolt. Useful tool. Hoping that I get it for the sake of showing off some of the purposes of mana. Otherwise, I really don't have much use for all the stars that I've been collecting. And I hate wasting consumables, and not casting magic is effectively wasting all those mana crystals I made. As I continue my progression, I would get 2 spells from the corruption. Did I bring in? No, I left that right there. Huh. As I run into 2 what are these? Things that drop rotten chunks. Excuse me. Now I'm just going to go ahead and make a very... Ooh. Yes, I panicked and thought I was going to fall. No big deal. There we go. And now run past those. Come here, big eater. In fact, that is short for big eater of souls, but because these are regular eaters of souls. I'm just going to stockpile all the... Ooh, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Meat chunks that I get from them for later boss summoning. I'm not going to go get that one though. Granted, there is usually some decent gear if you go down the correct tunnel. Namely, I don't want to risk it right now. But there we go. I did forget how long this correction goes on though. So hopefully it won't be a fruitless journey. Oops. There we go. Let's take care of this little one. So that I can jump up here and take care of the big one. There we go. Got a nice little crowd on me. And there it is. Alright, so I already told you why I'm going. Here's the short desert of doom. This will be easily consumed by the corruption in hard mode. Speaking of which, I should get some sunflowers and prevent it from doing that now. But that requires me to backtrack a bit, and you don't want to see that. And it won't matter come hard mode. So, oops, there's some kind of worm chasing me. I think there might actually be a sky island above me because of this. That sky island means that... I'm sorry. I think I've already mentioned it before, honestly, but when there are exposed minerals on the ground, there is a somewhat good chance that there is a island above that there's a node of that mineral as well. At least from my previous experiences and watching a few videos. That's another nice thing about Water Bolt, is since it bounces, I'll be able to tell if there's a sky island up there. Meanwhile, I slowly jump down. And there we go. They allow me to make some progress. Unfortunately, my regeneration isn't all that hot right now. And I keep jumping into things like that. I think the main problem though is that I'm using armor that isn't geared towards this particular difficulty. I mean, yes, you can walk through it, but the creatures and local hazards hurt a lot. There you go. There's a dead worm. Worm-proof teeth are useful because you use them to make unholy arrows. Unholy arrows pierce, so they're good for certain bosses. I'm getting pushed around by slimes now. That's okay, I'll just lie to myself and say it's because they're corruption slimes. Now that I'm officially in the big desert, I should be alright. I'll only have those last couple eaters that were chasing me, and now buzzards. And I don't believe I'm going to go for a 100% completion in terms of getting all the magic items, or all the gear in the game. I do intend to keep from getting, or I don't intend to get every weapon. I'll get a good number of them though, just to show them off, and some of their particular interesting uses. And jump, jump, jump. Jump, there we go. That guy was looking to jump me. Oh, here's more desert. There we go. Got my way out of there. There's some more water leaf, which I guess I can gather since I have seeds now. Normally, what I'd have to do is I'd make a small little channel here, like this, and pour the water in. And it's pretty hard to tell, so I will just gather the seeds. But there you go. And back into my inventory with all this. Unfortunately, it's turning to night, which is not such a good thing. There we go. The buzzard never got close enough to me to take off, which is fine because all he drops is money. If he dropped feathers, I'd probably attack him. Here's the old man. He actually is the guardian of this dungeon. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a trap here. And that trap hurt a bit because there was two lined up, but let's see. Let's turn this on. Now it's nighttime. I am going to die a horrible death. There is no escaping that. So, here I go. Oh, I guess that means that I'll have to continue my death in the next episode. Until then, have a good day.